Good evening. I'd like to call the village board meeting for the Village of Cary for Tuesday, March 5th, 2019 to order with roll call, please.
Kostler?
Here.
Cavelli? Here. Betts? Here. Kraus?
Here.
McAlpine? Here. Weinhammer? Here.
Thank you. Would you join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I will now move to the open forum where the public is invited to make an issue-oriented comment on any matter of public concern not otherwise on the agenda. It had 3 people signed in under the committee of the whole. I'm sure, did you want to talk or just make a comment to the village board? Or did you want to talk about something that was on the committee meeting? I had Barbara, did you want to speak to the village board?
Sure, everybody.
Sure, come on up.
I'm here to talk about the building that is the senior center.
Okay.
There's been talk at the last meeting about something bad that might happen to it because it needs to have. Oh!
It's all right.
Thank you, Chief. It needs to have done. Naturally, it's over 100 years old. Naturally, it needs stuff updating and whatnot. It was built in 1888, and it has served us. Everything that we asked that building to do, it's done. It was a police department before your time, Chief. It was a school. It taught our children how to be decent, law-abiding citizens and honest. Everything it's done because to serve us. Now, sometime before, the same thing came up. It needed work done. It needed to be replaced and things had to be repaired and all of that. And Beverly Ebert, a wonderful woman, got wind of it. And she sent the word out. And all of the wonderful people in Cary that had businesses and everything, they said, wait just a darn minute. We're going to fix this baby up. I have a whole list. My mother saves everything. And she had this list of everybody. Look at here. I have a picture of when it was set in stone, when it was plaqued, and when it was entered into the Historical Society. Bev Ebert said, I don't take credit for all this here. She said, we all did it. Don't make me cry. Heard about it. They got a brand new stove and refrigerator in there. What was the name? Swanson Painting. They did it. They painted. I got a whole list of everyone who donated. See here? And a list of the people in 1994 when the building was plaqued. Dennis Krenz, standing tall above everybody. The next, Shirley Mensch, the people here.
I think it's going to happen again. Because that building should not be destroyed. It's a
senior center I wish you'd come and see it. I am. It's perfect. It's located where all the seniors can find it. It's got a wonderful parking lot, ample. You can either walk up a few stairs or you can go up the ramp. It's an ideal senior citizen now place, you know. You go up there, you go in there, there's chairs and tables. It's perfect. And I think people are going to get back to the plate and they're going to say, listen, we're going to get this place back up to snuff. It's because something was brought up last time. What was brought up, Mayor?
Just the needed repairs on the building.
We were reviewing it as part of our.
No one
our
said
CIP.
anything about it being torn down. That was never part of anybody's
Well,
discussion.
here they use the word demolished. It was going to be demolished the last time this came up.
Well, I don't think anybody on the board mentioned anything about being demolished.
That building is, don't make me cry, that's
No, we
scary.
understand.
And it's history.
I hope it stays there forever, because it should. And what I thought was, I always believed that once something was plaqued, and once it was put into the Historical Society, that protected it, I thought. So it almost didn't protect it the last time, but thanks to Beverly Ebert. She's the one who and she didn't take any credit for it either. She said, it wasn't me. It was everyone. So anyway, please, please, trustees, do what you can to get the word out so that our wonderful people can come forward and get that put back up to snuff.
Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you.
Tim Ritter?
Yeah, I just saw again on the meeting that about the Myers Park District plan. And I just wanted to see if we can get an update, because it's been basically pushed away for the last 5 or 6 meetings now. And we haven't really heard any updates from the board about what's happening with that property or when the park's going to open again. And, I mean, I know it's freezing out now, but spring is quickly approaching, and it would be nice if the residents would have an update on when this is going to be available for them to use in the future. Hopefully before.
Well, we should have an update in the next week or two to be able to share with the public.
Okay.
Dennis Sandquist?
Thank you, Mayor and trustees. Dennis Sackquist, Director of Planning and Development for McHenry County, York County, 667 Ware Road, Woodstock, Illinois. I'm here this evening to raise awareness and ask for the participation of village representatives and residents in the updating of the county's Water Resource Action Plan. Looking back at our meeting notes from when the original RAP was adopted back in 2009, I saw that your former Public Works Director, Chris Papernak, and long-term Water Department employee, Kevin Sullivan, participated in the plan. And I told Eric before the meeting I came here to congratulate him on 5 years of working for the village, but perhaps to maybe put some more work on his already full plate, I'm sure. Hopefully Eric or one of his staff members can participate in the update planning process this time around, as well as other village representatives. We'd love to have elected officials and also community residents. As the first speaker said, I'm here to speak to everybody, but I got my back to most of them. But we'd really like to have a broad-based participation in the water resource planning process. The updated RAP will be a comprehensive guide designed to educate decision makers from the county, municipalities, businesses, and individuals about our water resources and our potential threats to those resources and best management practices that we can all use to help protect and restore them. As we all know, water is necessary for life, but it's also necessary for the further growth and development of our communities and our county. We're fortunate to have numerous water resources, rivers, lakes, wetlands, and also our groundwater aquifers that provide all of our drinking water. And the scale and quality of those resources are unique and contribute to our quality of life, but we do need to be proactive in managing them. I think since the original plan was created back in 2009, maybe the pace of development has slowed. Maybe some of the urgency or the perceived urgency of protecting our water resources has decreased, but I don't think that the importance of it has decreased. And so it's important that we put some attention on those things that are important, but not necessarily urgent. And I think this might be one of those things, or at least perceived to be one of those things now that growth has slowed. But nevertheless, in years to come, water will be one of the most important issues facing our region, our nation, and the world. So the McHenry County Department of Planning and Development, along with our Public Health Department, will lead the year-long process to update our Water Resource Action Plan with monthly task force. And the task force will include, again, representatives of the county, other interested organizations, and the public at large. The meetings are scheduled for the second Wednesday of the month from 2 to 4 p.m. at the County Administration Building. The first meeting, and we're here to ask the village to designate and send representatives, officials or both, public to participate. This is the point in the presentation where I'm supposed to say I have handouts for everyone, but I was so excited when I saw your meeting was at 6 instead of 7 or 7:30 like most of the municipalities that I ran out of the office without them. But the county's website is pretty easy to remember. And one of your trustees already has the flyer, so we've been doing our job getting the word out. The county's website is www.mchenrycountyil.gov, and you can follow the links to water resources, and the information is up there. If anybody wants to contact me, they could email me also at dasanquist@mchenrycountyil.gov. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anybody else here that would like to address village board? Anybody?
There's 2 people that are signing in, so I don't know if they want to talk to the village board or committee of the whole.
I think that's a petitioner.
No,
That's the petitioner for committee.
and the second person as well.
They came in together.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, we'll go ahead and close open forum. Mayor's report. I have one thing on the report. Mr. Morimoto, do you want to meet me up front? Instrumental in the professionalization of our public works department. He's brought such a flair of technology that we have never really seen in the village. Am I right?
Yeah, creativity too.
Creativity. He not only does things for public works, and this is what I love about our leadership team here. They help each other out all the time. If Brian needs help, he's there. If Jake needs help, he's there. The chief always needs help. Aaron is there. But it's a teamwork. We are a lean machine, and we do a lot with a little, and we expect a lot of our employees, and they really give back to us, and it's just a great pleasure to have Eric be part of our team. He is really one of the things that he's great about is sniffing out grant money. In the last several years, we've had millions and millions of dollars in grant money that he has been responsible to help us find that offsets a lot of these programs that we do, so we don't have to rely on our property. So these are some of the little things that add up to the big things. So I have a little token of our appreciation. I'm sure it's going to go to Stacy, his wife, and his daughters out here. It's really small, Stacy, so don't get so excited. But anyway, thank you very much for your 5 years of service. We look forward to 5 more at least. Trustee reports. Trustee McAlpine asked, and I think that we kind of hit on what she wanted to talk about, but go ahead.
Yeah, just for the record, I didn't know Dennis was going to be here. I've never met him, so we were on the same wavelength. At our McCog meeting, our McHenry County Council of Government meeting, they did talk about this RAP task force, so I just made a printout for everyone, a handout for everyone, in case someone was interested in it.
Get this.
Okay. Well, happy for everyone.
Thank
So, thought it was important to relay that on what was going on in the meetings, and obviously we're on the same wavelength. I didn't even know it. So,
Thank you.
We'll help get the message out on our website and Cary News Weekly and other channels.
Facebook?
Facebook too.
Okay. Motion to approve consent agenda item website and is displayed.
Monitored during the village board meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Yes. Cavelli?
Yes.
Kraus?
Yes.
Weinhammer?
Yes.
Costner?
Yes.
McAlpine?
yes.
Congratulations, you've got your liquor license. This is, I'm sorry I don't know your name, but he owns Tasty Sushi, and we have just granted him a liquor license. So congratulations. Thank you. You're a great addition to the community. I've eaten there many times. It's really good.
It's delicious.
Yeah, that place is great. Thank you.
Very, very good. I agree.
Thank you.
Except I don't know how to get rid of the flaming dragon. I don't know how to get the. I tried to blow it out. I wasn't sure what to do with
I
it.
look forward to this.
Thank you.
Items for separate action. I will authorizing the village administrator to execute an engineering agreement with Strand Associates Incorporated, Joliet, Illinois, in the amount not to exceed $215,510 for design services associated with well 10 treatment system replacement, and authorize the village administrator to approve a 10% contingency for unforeseen changes in scope for maximum project budget of $237,061.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Eric?
Thank you, Mayor. As the village board's aware, at our last capital improvement program meeting, we had presented various projects and programs that are anticipated for the upcoming years. One of those projects is our improvement to well 10, which is in the Fox Trails neighborhood. That's the project where we are going to be replacing the treatment system at that well and overhauling the configuration of the building to meet current standards. We've gone through a qualifications-based selection process with our on-call engineers and have determined that Strand Associates is the most qualified firm to design this project. They've had
in our water system already and some other projects, and demonstrated some good experience with the proposed staffing. In addition to the treatment system design, they've also recommended an option to investigate the performance and the quality of the existing well itself. So this would be the pump and the motors within the well down in the ground. And they're recommending that we take a look at that and test that with the possibility to enhance and improve the output of the well, which could provide additional capacity in the future for other developments, particularly along Route 31 for future commercial corridors. So we are recommending that we incorporate that into the scope, and that is the contract for this agreement before you. And I can answer any questions if you have any.
This is a pretty, but I just want to remind the board that it was included in our water rate study that we did a few years ago. So this is a planned expenditure that we have.
Any questions, comments? Call, please.
Yes.
McAlpin?
Yes.
Thank you. I will entertain a motion to approve an ordinance amending section 10.08.110, left turn for First Street at Oak Knoll Early Childhood Center at 409 North First Street, restricting certain turning movements along First Street at the Oak Knoll Early Childhood Center and 16.080, left turns prohibited of the Code of Ordinances of the Village of Cary.
So moved.
Did you want to just,
Go ahead.
Yes, so this is the item committee of the whole meetings. So before you this evening is the ordinance for restricting left turn movements just into and out of the the early childhood center. We will continue to separately investigate and monitor the traffic out of the church at that intersection, as well as looking at the Trinity Oaks School over on Crest and the traffic situation there. And the chief and I are available for questions as well, if you have any.
Anybody have any questions?
No, I did speak to, I told Jake I spoke to him earlier today, and I did speak with Ms. Crosso, and she's fine with it being 8 to 9 and 3 to 4, so that's a plus, because I know she had some concerns. And I know I did go ahead and do St. Peter at the same time, and you said you didn't believe in the overregulation of government, which I agreed. So we'll go ahead.
You're going to do like a study to see how it flows right after, which is what you just said.
Yeah, we'll keep our eyes on it.
There needs to be additional regulations. We'll come back to the village board and review the information with you.
Toka is Three Oaks Christian Academy. What kind of a population do we have in terms of students at that place now compared to when it was the junior high?
That I'm not. The junior high was at the time.
it's way less.
It's way less, yeah, substantially less.
200 kids.
Okay.
We did conduct a 24-hour video traffic count of the intersection of Crest and Trinity Oaks Way. So we do have a baseline traffic volume of the conditions before the restrictions are in place on First Street. So then we'll repeat that study afterwards, and we'll be able to at least get some, if there is an increase in cut-through traffic.
Fine, thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Weinhammer?
Yes.
Kraus?
Yes.
McAlpin?
Yes.
Betts?
Yes.
Hostler?
Yes.
Cavelli?
Yes.
And as a matter of housekeeping, we will be moving the approval of ordinance accepting a warranty deed for the transfer of property from Lafarge Aggregates Meyer Material to the Village of Cary. That is continued to March 19th, 2019. Administrator's report. Jake, do you have anything for us?
Just a quick update for the village board. We continue to work on next fiscal year's budget, getting close to finalizing the first draft here for the village board to review. Plan on getting that out here. For the board. I'd be happy to go over any questions that you have related to the budget. That's all I had.
Just a quick reminder that we have March 17th for a there'll be, I think there's a sign out there already advertising it, but then we'll be putting supplemental signage out there to remind motorists that that is going to occur, that event's going to occur so they can alter their routes.
Director Morimoto?
Me again. Just one update for you. We are starting the outreach for our, excuse me, our engineering and construction open house meeting, which will be here at Village Hall, April 23rd. That's a Tuesday evening from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. So we're inviting the public to come out and look at some exhibits, speak with staff, and just get some more information and knowledge about upcoming construction projects in the works in Cary. We're also going to offer some police station tours as well, and some updates on our process with the Village Hall Police Station analysis.
Right. Thank you, Eric. Director Simmons? No, you'll have a
About next, okay, thank you. Any future agenda items and discussion by the village board?
Go ahead.
Hostler, happy birthday. I know it's not a future discussion, but happy birthday.
Can we vote on that?
I'll vote on it.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jim. Just real quick, I also want to, I know we giving us an update as to what's going on.
Anything else?
So moved.
Second.
Opposed?